In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys about a huge market crash that's going to be coming tomorrow in NBA 2K23 My Team. As we all know, there's going to be new packs coming out tomorrow with all these new Dark Matter cards and probably 4 new Invincibles as usual. But the biggest thing that is going to crash the market is the 10 Dark Matter base cards that they always drop in new packs. As you guys remember, in these packs, obviously, I'm talking about all these glorious cards like this Brandon Ingram, OG Anunoby, Jeremy Lin, all these different cards, and they crashed the market when they did this pack drop. And even in the pack drop beforehand, that is what happens because they drop so many random trash Dark Matters in the packs that the entire value of so many cards goes down as a whole. So with that being said, what can we do and what can you guys do to go ahead and be ready and be prepared for this market crash, and what can you do to take advantage and make MT during this big thing? So first things first, if you go over to the auction house here and go to Dark Matters, as you can see, the cheapest Dark Matters are going for around, I think, still about 6,500 MT, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the cheapest Dark Matters are going for about 6.5K, and let me tell you right now, that's not going to be the case anymore. By the time we're a few hours into the pack drop tomorrow, they're going to be somewhere around 5,000 to 6,000 MT at most, probably about 5,500 MT, with the new packs being dropped, 10 new Dark Matters. So with that being said, what can you do to take advantage of this? If you have any cheap Dark Matters that go for this base price of about 6,000 to 7,000 MT, you need to sell them before these packs come out, so sell them tonight. Otherwise, let's say you have 10 Dark Matters that are all base price of 6.5K, but you wait till tomorrow to sell them and they go down to 5K, you lost out on about 15,000 MT just by not being smart and selling your cards early. So again, definitely make sure to sell all your base Dark Matters as soon as you possibly can. And other than that, you need to think about also selling even some of your good players. So for example, the only cards I would hold on to actually are going to be hero cards. So for example, this hero MJ. The reason I would tell you guys to hold on to the hero cards is because of the fact that heroes have been out of packs and they weren't in super packs and they won't be in packs again. So obviously with the ability to go ahead and lock these cards in for these different great player options, like for example, this MJ locks in for Manu Bol, and the other ones lock in for Chet Holmgren. So if you have any hero cards, they're not going to be in packs anytime soon. And so for people to lock them in, they're going to have to spend a lot of MT to get these cards, and the prices are going to go up because they're not in packs, and a lot of people are still going to want to lock them in. So if you have any hero cards, including Dark Matters or Opals, those are the main cards you should be holding on to and not selling. But other than that, a guy like a Karolinko, even him, who's an expensive card from the last drop, if you're not looking to keep on to him and you're not looking to hold on to him for at least the next couple of weeks, go ahead and sell him while his price is still high, because his price definitely will drop down a little bit. Other than that, I mean, yeah, literally any of these cards. A Vince Carter, if you want to sell him, you should sell him now. If you are not looking to keep your Ralph Sampson, sell him now. And I would say that one of the cards that probably will stay up in price actually will be Ralph Sampson, because he's one of the only cheap tall centers in the game that can shoot and is actually fast. So there is going to be some exceptions to cards you should sell. The cards you should not sell are hero cards and tall center type options. But like in terms of other cards, like just any of these base Dark Matters, or like just regular Dark Matters, like a Vince Carter, or even if you're looking to sell your Jokic, now is the time to sell your Jokic. Get it all the way up to the 55 Hoff edition and sell it for obviously whatever that one currently goes for. But I mean, yeah, you need to be selling your cards other than heroes and other than meta cards like Ralph Sampson. And in terms of what should you guys do tomorrow, let me tell you guys, first of all, when the market crashes tomorrow, you need to be very careful about sniping cards. A lot of people will try to snipe cards right when the packs drop, and little do they know that the prices of those cards are just going to go down as the day goes on. So let's say you snipe one of the Dark Matters from the packs for 100K right when they drop, and you're like, let's go, I'm going to go ahead and put them up for 100K bid. By the time in 4 hours that it's going to try to sell, the card might be down to about 50K. So you need to be very, very careful about sniping early on into the pack drop. So my advice would be to only snipe cards that you know for a fact will definitely stay up in price. And in terms of what time should you actually start sniping, at least a couple hours into the pack drop, so at least around 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern time is when you should think about sniping cards. And if you are sniping before then, again, it is going to be a massive, massive risk because the prices will be changing, and that is a fact. So again, if you have any dark matter, even opal cards, pink diamond cards that you're not looking to hold on to, like for example, especially if you have a filter like dark matter enabled, like myself. If you guys didn't know, I actually do have dark matter enabled, but I am going to be selling it today because I know it's going to just get ridiculously expensive tomorrow and not worth it. So if you have any enabled filters, I would honestly just sell them. As you can see, I have East enabled. I have literally like 10 million Eastern dark matter cards. That's where all my MT went. And I'm definitely going to be selling this today. And I will admit that I am going to take a massive loss on this entire investment of dark matter East. As it just was not worth the MT. It's much better to just sit on cheap dark matter filters or to just go ahead and snipe invincibles and pick up a filter like this, which cost me probably about 600,000 to 700,000 MT and was just not producing as many snipes as I wanted it to. So again, if you have a dark matter enabled filter, sell it now. Trust me, just sell it now, bro, because it's just going to get more ridiculous tomorrow. And yeah, other than that, if you're looking to buy cards, like if you want to pick up some new players for your team, I would wait again until a couple hours in tomorrow. So around 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern is going to be when the market is going to be absolutely at some of the lowest prices. So with that being said, and even into tomorrow night as well. So tomorrow and tomorrow night, and when I'm saying tomorrow, I mean Friday, like midway through the day Friday, midway through the night Friday is when cards are going to be cheapest. So with that being said, if you're looking to pick up improvements to your squad, I would wait until tomorrow night to go ahead and do that, and you'll be able to pick up some of your favorite players for prices that you have never seen them as low as. At all positions, you're going to see a lot of cheap options that you really could consider grabbing. But yeah, I mean, as I said, I am going to be going ahead and selling all these cards, so let's just get to it for myself here and start putting all the players that I'm not going to be keeping. Yep, get rid of Jimmy Butler, D Rose. I'm gonna be keeping the hero MJ. But yeah, so I mean, you guys should be doing the same. You should go to your collection and see if you have any dark matters that you're not using, or maybe you are using but you don't plan on continuing to use. And you can go ahead and just send them to your auctions and sell them today, in preparation for the market crash tomorrow. Anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and comment the word Vince if you made it this far into the video, and I will go ahead and be liking and replying to every single comment that says Vince or Vince Carter or Raptors, something around that nature. So go ahead and leave that as a comment, and I will be replying to every single one of you that does do that. And I hope you guys did enjoy. Go ahead and check and make sure right now that you are subscribed to the channel with notifications on. You're not going to want to miss sniping filters later and tomorrow. And also check and make sure right now that that like button is pressed, and make sure that that is the case. And yeah, man, go ahead and get ready for this market crash. And I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm out of here, boys. Peace out, y'all.